Hey James, how you doing? This is Sophie, Diamond in the Rough. How's your day going so far? I have Sophie Toffee. So this is, which box is this? This is the July box. You've already seen the August box. This is the July box, which should have the succulents in it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it out of this packaging and come back to you. Okay, so the Elves box, details down below to the links. You will get a $3 off your box if you purchase using that link. And for everybody that uses that link, for every 3 people that use that link, I get the standard box free. So this helps me bring you these videos to you guys with the Elves boxes. I have received a few boxes so far that have been, the standard box has been free. But I have always paid for the upgrade to get the premium, because the premium just has everything. And I've also now started, not this box, but from the August box onwards, I pay additional freight. So I pay DHL freight to get it to me so much quicker. So we are going to have a look. So this is the premium, and sorry for the camera shadow. Just can't avoid them somehow. Get them every time. This one, Succulents. This is the Succulents box. Woohoo, look at that goodness. Okay. Now, I will say, because there is some flowery stuff in here, I have heard that some of these boxes haven't gotten through Australian quarantine. So that was where I was thinking maybe mine didn't make it through quarantine. So I'm going to move this box out of the way, and we're going to start pulling everything out. So the Succulent Elves box. I'll go through this booklet. So there is a blog, Facebook, Instagram. I will say one of my pictures they put on their page, on their Instagram page, which was fantastic. And it was on their Facebook page. It was fantastic, but the link was to the wrong Diamond in the Rough. They didn't get feed Diamond in the Rough. Anyway, Elves box community, if you are subscribed, if you do get the Elves box, there is a special Elves box one that you can get to. And July creative contest, so just have to hashtag the Elves box. So the February one, which is pretty hard to do because with the way shipping was, pretty hard to do. This was February's box. So when you look at this, was produced for July. There was March, there was April, June. So freight across the world went haywire, and I think we all know why. But so these were competition winners. Now the box itself has a few goodies in here, and then the premium. But let's see if we can pull these out in the order, which is what I tried to do last time. So Crystal Art Gel. Now these, you can see that's very faint. The actual tubes are very faint, but that one is green. Come on, focus. How about I put all 3 out and then we go from there. Now I'll give it a better chance of focusing on what's in front of it. So we have green, white and yellow. So it's Crystal Art Gel. All the cautions, the instructions, UV light for 5 to 10 seconds, curing less than, oh, I can't even read that bit. Okay, so we have the Crystal Art. We have air dry stone clay. So this one's made in Taiwan. Okay. So that's air dry. Oh, there's some interesting stuff here. We go and see if the pebbles, so we have pebbles. Okay. Toothpicks. Okay. Succulent molds. Now there is 2 designs, so excuse the crunch. It's not a packet of lollies that I'm getting. Okay. So this is one lot. So this is obviously you pour it in and you squeeze it down and you UV resin it, which is cool. And then the other one, yeah, with just the 3. So one had 6, this has 3. And I'm just gonna see if I can alter that. Okay, so whoops, that's those. Go that way. Plants and flowers assorted design. So this is where one of the things was, because some of these could have been against biosecurity, they may have taken it from some people. So some it got through and some it didn't, and for me it did. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Not quite sure at all. So we'll see when I open it up. One of the things we don't like in Australia is bringing in any bugs or any seeds, because sometimes, I'm just going to zoom in on that one. Sometimes these have bugs in them. And I'm going to have to look at that, whether that's a bug or a flower. Okay, but that's why biosecurity in Australia have been quarantining. Alright, so yeah, we'll have to look at that. I'm a bit nervous after seeing that bit there. So we'll have a look. Okay, but that's the plants and flowers. Then we have Sophie and Toffee opaque UV resin in the grey, orange and green. So there's the grey, orange and green. It's going to be interesting. Then they have some miniatures in there. Okay. Actually, I think that was that. I think that might be the pebbles. That's closer to looking like the pebbles. And then miniatures in there. So there's a shell, a log, and a little house. Okay. So that's in the regular items. I'd say that's those pebbles. I picked out the wrong ones. In the premium, yes I did. In the premium you have add-on as well, which I'm really looking forward to, which is big pebbles, blue sand, and the hanging terrarium. So when you work with this, okay, when you work with this one, it ends up a terrarium. And if we hold on a second right there, I actually have a couple of air plants that I will be putting into this. So I will decorate and I will have the air plant in there as well. I don't know how. Well, that's my thought anyway. I don't think this terrarium is big enough for it. But we'll see. Oops. So there we go. Sophie and Toffee Elves box. The succulent box. It's going to be a good amount of fun with that one. We'll see what comes out and how we do it. The silicone mould, made from food grade silicone, 2 parts mould. It's easy to use one side only when you're using with UV resin instead of clay. So you can use, oh, rightio. I can make clay. Oh, I can make clay ones. Oh, that's going to be fun. I can do some polymer clay. To make succulents, use only the top lid and fill it up with UV resin and cure. Okay. The art gel, super thick, super fast curing. Use UV torch to create your shapes. I've seen them create the succulents without the molds, so that's one thing that I'm interested in. And toothpicks hold succulent petals together by sticking the petals together with UV resin. I've seen some work using this resin and I am looking forward to working with it. It's going to take a bit of effort, but that will probably be in a live. I think we're going to have to play with these in a live. So, gems. Whoops. Oh, nearly. What do you think? I do think there is one person in particular that's going to love this box. Yeah, Mindy. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. So the idea is to create your own little succulents. It's really funny because like they show on the back, they do give you a discount, but they tell you what August, a little bit about what August theme is. I about to get charged for September. August is already here, done and dusted. Kinda. Still working on that one. But yeah, so there we go. The succulents box. Let's see how this one turns out, and hopefully you'll join me in this one. This has to be a live piece of work because I'm using UV resin. Yeah. I don't know how long it takes for that clay to dry in the air. Did it say anything about how long? Nope. But that's what we'll be doing. This will be a live Sophie and Toffee pour, I think. I think that's the best way to put it. Okay, gems, what do you think? Gonna be fun? Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you have to. Leave your comments below. Is this something you would be interested in? I'm not asking if you want to see it as a live, because what I'm going to say is you will see me work on this one in a live. UV resin is just amazing to work with, and to do it in a live, you're actually watching it happening. So yeah. Anyway, rambling on. So gems, if you are new to my channel, check me out. Hit the subscribe button and the bell so you're notified of uploads. I will say, if you were getting email notifications and no longer are, I suggest you go and look at your notification bell and just turn your notifications off, then turn them back on again, and you should get your notifications again. Who knows? That's what I've done previously when I stopped receiving from other channels. So gems, I will say thank you for joining me for this one, and bye for now.